Tina's Kitchen. I'm going to do some leek and potato soup tonight. The ingredients you'll need, and I'm doing big style, so because I'm going to freeze it. You need some onions and celery. If you're allergic to celery, you can just take that out, it doesn't really matter. These are all the leeks from the allotment, all cut up. You need some potatoes, chicken stock, or if you want to make it vegetarian, you can use vegetable stock, some milk and salt and pepper, but I'm just going to use pepper because there's always quite a lot of salt in the chicken stock. Right, and in the pan at the moment, don't think you can see it in there, but I've got some butter and olive oil, so let's get cooking. I'm just going to wait for that to heat up. You can put some garlic in it as well if you wanted to. We're not going to put garlic in ours because Jason's actually allergic to garlic. Let me turn that a bit better for you. So yeah, you can use your own herbs from the plot if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that now to melt down. This cooker does take a while, and when you do cook it all, you want it onto a medium heat because you don't actually want any colour on any of it. So yeah, I'll pause the video and come back when it's all melted. So there we go, there's the butter and oil all melted up. Now you want to put the onions and the celery in first. Get all of those out. Put that in the sink. Now you just want to split those off a little bit. Like I said, just a medium heat for it. You don't want any colour on there. You want to keep it looking much the same as it is. Just cook those off a little bit, and then I'll add the leeks in. Just want to coat them all with that butter and olive oil. You want to use a heavy base saucepan for this one. This one is a stock pot that we've had for a while. Admittedly, I've never actually really made many stocks. I really usually use it for stew. It comes in handy because when you're doing large things, I can always freeze them. If I do too, I'm always doing too much anyway. I do so much that I can feed the whole street. But anything we have left over from a stew or a bolognese or whatever, we freeze it. Right, they've sweated down a little bit, so now I'm going to add the leeks. It does look like there's quite a lot in there, but that'll all stew down. I might actually have to use my other saucepan as well, which wouldn't surprise me actually, knowing me. I just want to coat them. Right, I'll drain these potatoes off because they've got to go in next. Just drain these off behind the camera. Drain these off. Wait until these have sweated off a little bit. Now because there is such a large amount in there, I don't think I'll be sweating them off. I think I'll be steaming them off in a little bit of the stock. Right, potatoes are going now. I'll put the recipe below, so you've got an easy one. Oh, that one went down the side of the cooker, I'll get that later. Yeah, I'll put the recipe below of a small quantity, very small quantity. I think in this one I used all the leeks that I harvested the other day and the other 2 rows, so that's quite a lot of leek in that. I used 3 onions in that and 5 sticks of celery. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, because there is a very large amount in there, I'll put in some of the chicken stock now. I'll put about half of it in. There we go. That's about half in. That'll cook the bottom, but it'll sweat the top at the same time. Right, I'm going to put a lid on that. I'm going to let that sweat down and steam down on a low heat for about 15-25 minutes, and I'll come back when it's time to do the rest of it. Well, it's been about 15-20 minutes. As you can see, I did separate it into the 2 saucepans after all. It has gone down quite a bit, but I've still got a lot more to add, so right, next off I'm going to add the rest of the chicken stock. I won't add as much to this one, but I will this one. So I'll add the rest of that. Some in that one, a little bit in that one. Just make sure I get it all. And that. And then I want about half of this jug of milk. About there. Thing with me is when I do cooking, I don't really follow. I sort of follow a recipe, but I kind of put my own amounts in. It always seems to work out fine. So, right, you don't want this on a high heat. Just want it on a very slow simmer. Add half the milk into here. And the rest in this one. There we go. Like I said, you don't want it to boil because the milk in it will make it overboil. You just want a nice slow bubble once it comes back up after adding that in. Get back in there. There we go. You just wait for it to start bubbling again. I don't know whether I'm going to put the lid on one, because I've only got the one lid. I'll put it on that one, and then wait for it to come up to a little bubble, and then I will leave it there for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I'll come back and blend it. See you in a bit. Right, there we go, this one's bubbling away quite nicely. I don't know what's happened to the other one, so I've just put that one on a higher heat. But this one, I think, is ready to blend. This one's going to take a little while longer, but I'll do this one. Brand new hand blender. Never blended before, so this could be interesting. Might help if I turn it on. thicker. Change hands. Nice and thick now. There we go, look at that. Lovely. Right, I'm just going to have a quick taste. See about the seasoning. Yeah, need some pepper. Stir that in. I will probably blend it up a little bit more than that. There we go. Leek and potato soup. You can serve it with a little garnish of some chives if you like, or any other sort of herb that you want, and with a little dollop of sour cream. So there you go, this is my first recipe done for YouTube, so have fun, see you later.